GLC 63. I just finished the checkup of the C63 there, nice and clean car. Jumping here to the GLC. The guys yesterday they removed the engine for me. They didn't scratch anything. That's what I'm expecting, to come out nice and clean and to don't see any single scratch on the heat shields, on the cross member, on the body, anywhere. The carpet to be nice, that's what I want and I like it. Transmission is here. Alright, perfect, don't fell off, okay, don't fell off, right, nice, good, beautiful. Turbos are here, I need to check the turbos. Then, let's go to see the engine. They put the ECU nylon there, okay, they wrap it already, they wrap this, beautiful, excellent, and the engine is here upside down. I don't have so much time. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just open the oil pan and reach at the oil pump and see what I'm gonna see on the crankshaft from down. Alright, it's not the time now for this engine. We are looking what options we have. That means a new engine, a used engine, or if it's possible to rebuild this engine. If you need, let's say, one crank, one oil pump and 8 connecting rods, just to see how much the price, let us say, to repair this engine, how much the price to throw one new engine inside or one used engine. The irony, next to it another 177, this from a C-Class. That it's matching, by the way, it's matching, has the same pistons, it has a single scroll turbochargers, it's not like the E-Class. So, it's not helping a lot the fact that we don't have electricity. Yay. Yeah, like I said earlier, I need to lit up some candles to have a look on it, to have a light. So, yeah, let me bring some light here. Yay. After 2 days of rain, we don't have electricity. Only at the garage, only for the lights, by the way. The 2-post jacks, they're working fine, all the rest working excellent, only the lights. So, maybe it has something to do with the ventilation, with the holes, maybe. Alright, let's start. Alright, now, oil pan out, there, the crankshaft tree are still here, damper pulley, the oil filter, the small oil pan, the plastic one, the half shaft. The front crankshaft seal, I don't care, that's why I bent it, I didn't open it completely. What I was pointing before, when I was watching from here, when I opened the oil pan, I was pointing at this point here. This is like a burnt. Not like, it is burnt actually. It's supposed to be as it is here and not like that. And if you come from this side, you see what I'm talking about. Right, okay. Let's open it. Definitely the number 1 and number 5 is suffering. We have some glitter here. Removing the oil pump and the oil pickup tube with the frame as it is. It comes in one piece. Let's take it out. This I'm gonna get it inside the engine room as it is. I'm not gonna wash it, I'm not gonna touch it, I'm gonna just open it to see what's going on inside. Yeah, alright. Hey, you can see the connector on the inside, how it looks like. Yep. If I have to guess, number 1, number 5 is gone. Let's continue. One light on my head, one light from the camera. It's helping. Let's see now what we have. That's what I'm talking about. This, it's supposed to look like this. This is burnt. Alright, then when you come here at the engine, I remove the chain, the pump it spins, I don't see any problem with the pump. I haven't opened it yet, I just don't see any problem with the pump. I believe that the pump is gonna be fine. We'll keep it here until I go inside the engine room. And then here, it looks fine. I don't see nothing here. Leave it there inside. 1 and 5. 1 and 5 looks like it's been fused together. Compare the 2 and 6 with 1 and 5, but it didn't give up first the connector rods, the connector bearings. This effect because of the main bearings. See the main bearings inside there, how it looks like. The number 1, the number 2, it's been destroyed. Definitely. And it's been spin. It was spinning. The gap is here. When the gap's supposed to be down there, this bearing, as you can see there, it looks like that it turned almost 180 degrees. It spins clockwise the engine, so this cannot go backwards. Obviously, it's not gonna go from here to here. It's not gonna be counterclockwise. This, it make one full turn, and it's there. The number 2 I cannot see it, but you see inside it make at least one turn. Alright, now it might make 10 turns. I don't know about that. I believe that the number 1 and the number 2, they're suffering. The number 1 was suffering, he had the problem, and then it went shrapnels inside, it blocked the oil gallery and seized also the connectors. Because the first oil supply, it comes to the main bearings. It doesn't go first to the connectors and then to the main bearings. It goes from the main bearings to the connectors. That's why I'm saying that. Either the first or the second one. You can see also these savings. Yeah. This, it's supposed to look like this. Not like that. And the main bearing, it's supposed to don't have a metallic savings there. It's supposed to be clean like this one. Or like the rest. Are we talking about the clearance issue? Because if the oil pump is fine, that's the only way. That's the only reason, right? And now, since being compromised, we're not gonna have a chance to get some measurements, because we're gonna compromise also the where's holding the main bearings, where's the position of the main bearings will gonna be compromised since they spin, unfortunately. Let's go inside the engine room that we have more light, and let's get the pump to open it. I doubt we're gonna have a problem. It's very difficult to fail. I have seen pump that fail, but it spins fine, you know. I mean, yeah, I don't see any problem. And if the solenoid here, this solenoid, if it's stuck, let us say it's not actuated, it's not working, or if you disconnect it, it's on full oil supply. It's not on the minimum. On the minimum, it's only if you give a signal, if you give electricity on that, then we're gonna give less oil supply. Let's take it inside to have a look on it. Back inside of the engine room. Okay. It's gonna be interesting to see the main bearings, because if the 3, 4, and 5 bearings and the connector bearings are clean and they're suffering only the number 1, 2 and the 1, 5 cylinder, that means we're talking about a clearance issue. If all of them they're suffering, it's a different story. Yeah. Let's open the pump. There was an oil, the pump looks like it was working fine. There's only one way to find out, right? I'm gonna activate also the solenoid before I open it to see if it's clicking, if it's active. I have the plug, I'm gonna give 12 volt supply. I have here the power supply to see if it's clicking before I touch anything. Alright, this is how I get it. I didn't even sink it in the fuel or something. This is how I get it from the engine. Alright, give me a second to put the electrical connector to hear it together if it's clicking. And after that I'm gonna see also the ball inside, if it's make the move. The needle, it has one small needle and one ball, I think. That's what I remember. We're gonna figure it out in a while. Alright, the electrical connector, it's been connected, 14.1 volts, we are live. Let's open the switch to hear it. Nothing. Telling me that the stupid solenoid is stuck on the other side. It happened before on the M159, the stupid solenoid, it's stuck not in a neutral position, it's supplying full of oil. When it's stacking on the other side, it's only for idling. Tell me that the stupid solenoid failed again and it caused all this shit. Bullshit electrical piece of shit. Let's open the solenoid first. It's supposed, when you give electricity, it's supposed to click. It's returning back with the hydraulic, with the pressure, with oil pressure. Let's see. Let's see. I don't see pieces stuck here. That's the ball and that's the needle there. Let's push the ball down, because currently, since I give electricity and it's stuck from the other side, that means on the minimum amount of oil that we can supply. This for idling when you give electricity. When it's an open circuit, it's supposed to be in the other case, in the other side. Let me support somewhere the phone and push the ball down, then give again electricity to see if it's gonna click up, if it comes freely up and down. Alright, much better now, right? Now it's supposed to be full down. Alright. If I give electricity, it's supposed to jump up where I'm pointing. Ah, it's working. No, it's working. Yep. It does looks like it's stuck, because I can return it easily down. No, it's not the solenoid. Good bug, well, it is what it is. Let's continue opening the oil pump. Yeah. But we care about the oil and all this shit. Now this one you cannot open it fast because it's the gear on the way. You have to work your way out. There is some shrapnels here. This is supposed to don't be like that. Most probably this is bearing material that's stuck inside. This is what gets sucked the pump inside. One second to clean it and turn on the light. Talking about here. This is supposed to be bearing material that's stuck there. One second, bring one blade. Yes, that's what it is. Yep. These are material from the bearing, from the main bearing that's stuck there. At this position where it is right now, it's at full oil capacity. Alright? When it's turning this way, there, it's at minimum. Because the impeller, it sits in the center, so here has an offset. As it is right now in neutral position, has an offset. When you put it there, it's exactly in the center, so it's not pumping that much oil. Let's remove also the spring. I'm not removing the spring usually like that, but in this case I'm not gonna use this pump again. I don't want to trust this pump. Doesn't matter if it has only 40,000 kilometers. Wait, please. There's no problem here. There is the spring, it's okay. That's okay. And these are bearing materials. One mark here on the housing that there's nothing. From where it's passing the shaft, I don't see anywhere. The impeller. Nope, it's not a pump, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it's not the oil pump. You have to deal with a clearance issue, because I believe that either number one, number two, most probably the number one main bearing, it failed. It collects some garbage and it moved it to the connector bearings and it fucked up everything. Another video when we're gonna open the crankshaft. That's it for now. Thank you. Alright, you know what? Let's open at least the number one. Let's separate the connecting rods and open at least the number one to see how it looks like. Number two, if I might open also number two. We're gonna see. Just second for you. Alright, I open now 1, 2 and 3. The number 3 looks excellent. Number 2, it's been fused together, the main bearings, and obviously the connecting rods. Yeah, what you're expecting to see for the connecting rods, right? Then keep it there. Coming here, that's the number 1, right? That's the number 1, that's the number 2, and that's the number 3. We might get away with that. The number 3 looks okay. It looks fine. These are the connecting rod caps. I don't care about the connecting rods, to be honest with you. I don't give an F about the connecting rods. I do care about the crankshaft bearing caps. That's in good condition. And I'll be able to, if also the upper one, it's aluminium, it's much more sensitive. If it's not being compromised, I'll be able to get some clearance, some measurements to see what's going on. So let me see if I can pull out one of the bearings, obviously with a screwdriver, to see the crankshaft how it looks like. The number 3, it's not suffering at all. It's not suffering at all. Yeah. Second for you. Yeah, because the other half it's inside of the block, that's why. No, this, it won't gonna come out. The number 2, it will not. This, it might come. Let me get this way. I don't care about the seal, I don't care about the crank. Yeah, I need both hands. Yeah, forget the crankshaft. This is not unstacking. The thing is, like I said, don't being compromised the block up. If the block is not being compromised up and it's nice, you might have a chance to save the block, because I don't see any hot mark here like how it is the connectors. It didn't change the color. And these are the connector bearings. It does look like an all-star version, looks like that suffering number 1, number 2, and the results, they gave up the number 1, number 5 connector bearings here. You see the overheat mark. Yeah, because it has more friction here, obviously. That's it, now that's the end. Over and out. I hope that we're gonna have also some light later on, eh? Yay! The pump, by the way, the pump I put it inside of this box and I keep it here. Anything else? Nothing more, nothing less, right? Right. Why the fuck will happen that? Thank you.